Yes, sir.
You're related to Victor's question. I focused on the center and got my sense of self more and more down, but during the CI, it's like whoop, just rose up again. After the CI, like I was a head on a stick, basically. And
Yeah.
now slowly I'm working on getting myself down again. So would you
Okay.
recommend also like contemplating from the center, basically?
No, because I don't want to invent techniques.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everybody else does, you know what I'm saying? And, but you see, the problem with that is then you start to believe something. See, and you believe that's something you have to do, or that's something that's requisite, or that's going to help, or whatever, see? And I can't support that believing something, you know what I'm saying? See, me, I did so much of that kind of shit that even at 21, I was already in my body, and more, because I contemplated a lot more after that. So that was never a problem for me. I was never a head on a stick. But my wife Laura, ex-wife Laura, she described herself as that, a head on a stick. So it's interesting to use that phrase. She really didn't. She claims, not to have great awareness of her body, you see, head on a stick. But I did.
Okay, so you say it doesn't harm. You can contemplate as a head on a stick and it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what you are is what you are. Doesn't matter what you do. If on your break you want to do it's okay. Want to concentrate, ground yourself, fine. But try not to make it like, okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to, Hey, if I thought we could paint by the numbers, if I thought, okay, what you do is, you clench your anus, concentrate on your center, and feel blue light up your ass or something. And then you hold your breath and you'll get enlightened. If it would work, I'd recommend it. See, but all you're going to do is that. You're going to do that. You see, and none of it has anything to do with direct consciousness. Why? Well, because what you have a hard time grasping, well, it's impossible, perhaps, for you to grasp it, is that direct consciousness is, direct. And all of that is not direct. It's a method. There's no method. There's no via. There's no way. Yeah? There's a guy out, and I don't know, he's wandering around, lost in Scotland or something like that. Says, comes across a farmer. He's lost. He says, how do I get to London, from here? And the farmer thought about it. Said, there's no way. You can't get to London from here. Anyways, using that as say, see, there's no way. You can't get there from here. The good news, that's the bad news. The good news is you're already there, okay? You just got to be conscious of it. See, but you can't get there. See, there's no, you understand? See, if you're already there, then you don't have to travel, right? So there's nothing you have to do, action. There's nothing you have to do to get there. And everything is doing. Every method is doing. Concentrating your center is doing. See? Whatever, holding this idea, whatever, trying to accomplish something or changing your state, etc. It's doing something, see? And you do something for a result, right? A result. You're shooting for a result. And in this case, you're shooting for, you think the result would be enlightenment. So if I do these things, then I'll get enlightened. See, if I sit there and look at the wall, and I put my tongue on the top of my here palate, and I close my eyes halfway, and I stare at the thing, and I hold this koan or whatever, I stare into nothingness, blah, 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 see, and I sit just like this, and seiza, and I cry like that, boom, 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 and I breathe like this, and I like it, and that will lead me to enlightenment. No, it won't. It's just something to do while you're waiting, okay? You know, it just occupies your attention, your mind, your body. And because it's so damn boring, even though, you know, it's got that Zen quality to it that you like, right? See? It's so damn boring, you get enlightened just to save your ass. Or something like that, you know. See, now, I like the Zen. I did a thing at a Zen monastery, and it was nice. It was a California type Zen monastery, so it has all the bells and whistles, pretty grounds, manicured everything, rock garden, you know, raked, and big bell and a big drum, and the building, the wood floors and all the zafus and the fucking, you know, I mean, it had all the bells and whistles. It was a pretty place. It was a very pretty place. And very neat. I don't mean neat like groovy. I mean, it was neat, clean. You know? I liked the place. But what does that have to do with the truth? Nothing. The bell has nothing to do with the truth. The big drum, the Japanese architecture has nothing to do with the truth. The manicured garden has nothing to do with the truth. The rock garden raked has nothing to do with the truth. The neatness has nothing to do with the truth, etc. None of it. The zafus don't. The shaved heads don't. None of it has anything to do with the truth. But you know, it's no problem. I mean, you can get enlightened there as well as anywhere else. See, but the thing is, you don't think you could get enlightened on the subway. Huh? See? Or at the garbage dump. You could. Or, you know, when your girlfriend leaves you. Ah! Yeah. You see? And they get, I can't get enlightened now, I'm in too much pain. What, so? I appreciate your pain, I feel for you, but you're still what you are, you dumb fuck. I mean, so, now might be a good time. You know, you have some motivation here. Try and get out of your pain. But anyway, you see the point, though, right? Seeing how rough that is? How rough that is? See? You could not sell a spiritual practice where everybody meets at the dump. Probably. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah? Having people contemplate on the subway. I'm thinking New York. Have you ever been to New York? They're noisy. You know? Everybody, you know, everybody contemplate on the subway. You know, guys pissing in the corner. And you know, when you contemplate, you got to sit like that, right? Anyway, see, now what's there's the truth of the matter. And see, the harm, there's no harm in it, but the harm is people thinking there is beneficial, right? See, people thinking these are the things you need. See? It's like, you know, Christians, they go into a church. Why do they go into fucking church? Because God's in the church. Why would God be in a church? I mean, really, why? Well, it's where we access God, you see. Yeah. Got to go to the church. And the cross. Yeah, cross yourself. Yeah. If you're Catholic. See? God's in the church. See, I got to, yeah. Okay, so you could consider it. Okay, that's just the meeting place for God, but people don't. They think it makes a difference. And obviously, the fucking Christians who build the goddamn places think it makes a difference because they build them to intimidate and impress, right? You ever been in something like, Notre Dame? Say, it's impressive. The Vatican, you ever been in the Vatican? Yeah, it's impressive, right? That's on purpose. They want you dazzled. See, just like the Romans, right? You ever been to Rome? Yeah, well, been to Rome. How about when Rome was Rome, See, I'm certain people were fucking dazzled. Think that was on purpose? Yeah. They're not idiots. You probably also like it, See? But you got these like, Peelers like, oh my God, this special place. See? So, Christians kind of took on this. Why? Well, because it got to reach up to heaven. It's always so fucking tall. The churches, right? They're so tall. We just go way right there, Got to reach. I haven't got to have enough room for God to get in here, Yeah, and then you see dig it, right? You think, the Buddhists, Buddhists, they're not so stupid. Yes, they are. They're just as stupid. Seriously. Also, the Islamic people, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. You can't say that to the Islamic people. That's how stupid they are. But in any case, it's like, you go to the Buddhist thing, right? You could visit Buddhist churches and temples and stuff. And like I said, it's all the same. It's the same. It's just like the goddamn Catholics, right? They got their little deity over here you go worship, you got your other little deity over here, right? So you got, the Christian thing, you got this saint over here for this purpose, and the Mother Mary over here, and then you got Christ in the middle there, dying for you. I don't know why they're so, anyway. And he's a failure, right? You ever thought he died for your sins? Hey, come on, it didn't work, right? Anyway, but I go on, so how do I really feel? So in any case, you don't want to create a method. I diverge sometimes. It always goes to shit, and it always will. See, that's why I keep saying, no, don't do it. Even if, say, okay, there should be no harm to do that. Yeah, there will, because, you'll create a method, and pretty soon. Now remember what Shisai said. It applies in a different way. A warrior is measured according to this, that he learns from the dregs of the ancients and extracts clear liquid from them. Okay? And all this stuff, all religions, you can be with the religion if you want, I don't give a shit, but my view, all religions are the dregs. That's all they are. And in my view, they usually do more harm than good. And you know that there are many people, like I told you about the cook. The cook, he's a Catholic. See, a long time ago we had a cook, and he said he could not understand. How come, he said, you and Peter said, you're such good people. How can you? You're not Christian. Wow. Seriously, you have to be a Christian to be a good person. No, that's not thinking it through, okay? That's such faith-based thinking. You just no thinking at all, in my view.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider joining a workshop. They're more powerful than you think.